What's up, y'all? It's your guy, eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'm breaking down Sean Strickland versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. This was Sean Strickland's most recent win and his most recent performance that got him this title shot that he's going to be facing with Khamzat Chimaev. And Sean Strickland did something so important. He mastered the jab. Not just in this fight, but just in general. And you got to give it to him, especially in the past 3 years. He is the best jabber in MMA. And that's really what he did, man. He controlled Fluffy Hernandez, a streaking young prospect that was ready for title contention. I don't know if prospect's the word, but contender that was ready to really claim his spot in this title fight that Sean Strickland's in. And, you know, Strickland coming off a championship loss, defending his spot, he put this kid that was breaking everyone with his pace, he put him in his place by setting the tone constantly with the jab. And you can just see it. He slips the jab, he rips the jab, he whips the jab. And don't forget, Fluffy Hernandez was dumping people on their heads. And Sean stuffed every takedown he threw at him. Now, did he fully commit like he could have? No, I didn't really see it like that for Fluffy, but I think the reason why he couldn't was because Sean's ability to set the pace, set the tone, and keep the jab on his face. It did something to him. Sean does something to these guys, and it's almost like how Khamzat does something with controlling guys with his wrestling. Sean does something with his boxing and his awkwardness, where he puts guys in this almost like this snowball effect of just losing and going downhill. And that's what you see right here. He's just super, super slick when it comes to just throwing the jab, setting the pace, controlling the jab. And you can just see with the orthodox stance here, he's just shooting the jab, stepping to his left very casually. And he's just constantly keeping him there, using the jab, maintaining distance. And he's just really good at throwing that jab or the 1-2 just off of just, you know, understanding his distance, engaging it properly. He just knows right here. Like, you can see the takedown defense that he has against Fluffy. But like I'm saying, like, he's able to gauge the distance really well by either seeing how close Fluffy is and shooting the jab off that. He just knows that, okay, he's in range to get hit, and I'm just going to start lighting him up with the jab. And that's one thing that Sean's so good at, bro. He doesn't have these tremendous combination punches. You know, he might throw 1-2 or 1-2-3 here and there, or he might rip to the body, but he does a great job of putting that consistent jab at you. He's either slipping the jab, he's either ripping the jab, or he's either throwing a feint jab. And you can see here with the takedown defense, he's stuffing the takedown. He's really doing this mental thing to Fluffy with this jab. I know I'm going to say it 24/7, but it really destroys guys. You can just see they lose their ability to really fight for real. And as you see, he timed the knee, he broke Fluffy, got him out of there, and it was all because of the jab. If you have a good jab, y'all, it will take you all around the world. And that's why I think against Khamzat, if he jabs this dude and messes up his flow and his rhythm, because that's what he does to these guys. He messes up their flow and their rhythm. And he puts him in this Sean Strickland kind of fight. And he dog walks Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat has a real choice to make. Does he really fight this kind of fight? Because Strickland is a master of shooting a jab off his Philly shell, you know, MMA style of boxing. And he really breaks guys, man. This is something that's kind of crazy he did to Fluffy. Fluffy was breaking everyone, and he broke Fluffy. Now, obviously, we all knew Fluffy was weak to the body. But before that body shot happened, those jabs to that dome piece set everything up. Whoever really wins the first round, whoever sets the tone and the pace, is really who's going to win this fight. I think Sean Strickland has a really great chance to do something spectacular here. I got to pick Sean to beat Khamzat Chimaev. But, man, it's going to be a great fight.